Good evening, everyone. In continuation with the course Getting Started with Python, we have discussed lists, tuples, dictionaries, and sets in the previous classes. Now, today I'm going to deal with some basic programs and end the course. Now, let me share my screen without getting late. Sorry for the program. Okay. Now, these are the programs. Let me deal with the first question. Write a program to check whether all the elements in the lists are same or not. We'll copy the program here in my Python file so that you have access to it. Hope you could see the Python file and the font is visible. Let me paste it. This is the question. Now we'll write a function so that we can deal with any number of test cases. This is def. This is how you define a function in Python. Def. Now let me give the function name as elements. Let me give the list as L. Def L. Now there are two ways you can do this program. See, L is now to find the duplicates. I mean, if to avoid duplicates, we can use a set that I have already discussed in my sets concept. If you have not watched that video, you can go back to my channel and watch it. Now set, if I make a set of L, if all the elements, if all the elements in the list are same, then you get set, in the set you get only one value. Sorry for the disturbance. Now, if there is only one element and all other are of same value, then in the set you get only one element. I hope you have understood that point. Now I am creating a S, which is a set of L. If len of S is equals to 1, print all elements are same, else print not same. Okay. Now when I try to do this program, I'll try to execute this. L is equals to, let me give set of 1, 1, 1, 1. Now I should get the output as all elements are same. Now I'll call the function elements of, when I try to call this function, let me execute this. Yes, I got the output as all elements are same. All elements are same. All right. Now if I try to I'll try to give another list whose elements are not same. I'll give 3. One element also, if it is not same, it will not get the output. As same. Now the output is not same. I hope you have understood this program. This is how you write a program to check whether all the elements in the list are same or not. Now this is an approach. Now let me give you another approach. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this. Now let me deal with another thing. I'll remove this. If I'll write another code. If count of 0 L dot count of L of 0. L dot count of L of 0 is equals to len of L. Then we should print all are same. Else print not same. Now I hope you have got this. See, if count of the first element, count means it counts. If one is there, let me give one only here in the list. Count, what is the first element here? 1. What is the count of this element? The count of this element is 6. And what is the length of the list? It is 6. Now that if that count is equals to length of the element, length of the list, then we should print all are same. Now when I run this code, yes, all are same. Correct? All are same. Yes. When I try to modify the list and send another list, I'll try to give 10. Yeah, not same. All are not same. There is one difference, right? So I got the output as not same. See, this is how you do program. This is the second approach. Both are easy. Whatever you want, you can take a screenshot. Now when I'll go to the next question. Now the second question is find the biggest number in a list. Find the second biggest number in a list. I'll paste the question. This is the question. Now, how to find the biggest number in the list? Now, list is, I'll define another thing. Big. Okay. Sorry. Second big will give. What's second big, and I'll give the list as L. Second big. We have to find the second biggest element. Now, to find the biggest element, you have a list like this. Let me write this. If you have a list like this, you have list like 10, 20, 50, 15. If you have a list like this, to find the biggest element in the list, we have a keyword like max keyword. Print max of L gives you the output as the biggest number in the list. That the output is 50, as the biggest element here is 50. Now the question is the second biggest. To find the second biggest element in the list, we have to write this code. I'll write this. Now I'll define a function def second big. I'll pass the list name as L. Now we have a function to find the index of the maximum. Index is equals to Q is equal, sorry. S is equals to L dot index of maximum of L. Now when I try to print S, it prints the index of the maximum element in the list. Okay, this is how you find the maximum of any number. I mean, if you want the index of 10, if 10 is present in the list, now you will get the index of 10. If you want whatever element you want, you want the maximum index of the maximum element in the list, so you get yes. So I'll find print maximum of what is the list. Now I have to find the maximum Q, sorry, yes, plus of yes plus 1. This is the beauty of Python, that you can write code in just one line. Now we'll execute the program. Now this is the list I have given. The maximum is 40 and the second maximum is 20. Now we should get the output as 20. Yes, I got the output as 20. Now I'll paste the output here. Yeah, the output is 20. What I have did here is I found the maximum index of the maximum element in the list. Then I have excluded that index. I have excluded the index of the maximum element and found the maximum of the remaining list. I hope you have understood. I have done that through, that process is done through slicing. What I have did, I have see maximum of L of from 0, from starting element to 40, the element before the maximum index. I am checking maximum of this part of list and the other part. Whatever maximum is there, after that also I am checking maximum, excluding the index of the maximum. So you find the second maximum. I hope you have understood this. Please take a screenshot if you need. Now let me go to the next question. Sorry. I'll paste the question here. Question. Now we should print the count of each and every element with element also. Now the def counting, I'll give the list name. I'm using function because you can easily call a function for any number of test cases. Whatever you give, you just modify the list and pass it through it. Def counting of L, print L comma, sorry, should retire panlo, for I in L, print I L dot count of I. Now I'll differentiate with I'll give a vertical gap. Now when I give the list as 10, 10, 20, 40, 90, 80, 67, 54, 10, 20, 90. Now when I pass this list through counting of, this is a simple program, so I'm not explaining it at the beginning. So this, no, I think it works. Yeah, it works fine. This is a long space. Into tab space. I'll remove the elements in the list. More elements are there, so it's difficult to see. So now these are the elements. I'll increase the. See, 10 is repeated 3 times. 10 is repeated 3 times. 20 2 times. To avoid duplicates, if you want to avoid duplicates, you can take for I in set of L. Set of L. Now when I execute this, now see, 40 is executed 1 time, 10 is 3. See what I am doing here is I am making a set out of this list. What it does, it avoids, it excludes all the duplicates and takes 1 each. See, to run the for loop, less times, to reduce the number of iterations I'm doing this step. Now set is going to work, for every element in the set. What is the first element? For whatever element, 10 is there. Now count of that count, we are counting in the list. though we are taking the element from the set, we are counting that number in the list by using this L dot count of I. I hope you have understood the question. Just to reduce the number of iterations here, I am using set. Please remember that point, that is very, very important. See, the time complexity taken by a program is really very important in programming. So you should use set of L. Please take a screenshot if you need. Now I'm moving to the next question. Given a number n, print all the sum of even numbers from 1 to n. I hope you have understood and I am proceeding. If you have any doubts, you can mail me. Now there is a number n. I'm going to specify the number as maybe whatever user's input, right? So I'll give the number n as n. First I'll define a function def sum keyword def summer. Just a name, right? You can give any name. Even summer we'll give. Even sum maybe. Okay. Now I am going to pass this n. What is that n? That n that is given by the user. Now we'll start I is equals to 2. I is as even number starts from 2, we give 2. While we can take a for loop also, or we can take a while loop also. While I less than or equals to capital N. Now we'll give sum. We'll initialize sum to 0 first. Even sum is equals to, I'll use short assignment. I is equals to I plus 2. Because even numbers, we get even numbers by excluding one number in the middle. From 2 and 4, you should have to exclude 3. You can go from 3 also, but it increases the number of iterations in the loop. So I'm taking one after the other. You should take one, you should consider one after the other. Now when I execute this while loop runs until this I is less than or equals to n. Now print, I'll use return even sum. What is this n? N you should give. You are the user, so you should give. Which range you want? That range I am specifying. S is equals to, as we are returning, we should store that in a variable, as you have to come out of the function. Then I'll print yes. To execute this, yeah. Now we should enter the range. I'll give the range as 5. 5. Okay. I'll give 10. Okay, what? 30 is the output. Now you can count. See what are the even numbers from 2 to 10. 2 is first one, next 4, next 6, next 8. Then it runs up to 10, right? 10. Is the sum 30? Yes, the sum is 30. 10. 8 plus 2 is 10, 20. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10. Then whole sum is 30. I hope you have understood this. This is its execution. You can execute it using a for loop also. Now I'll show you using a for loop. Both are same, but you can use this also. You need not give I is equals to 2 because while loops syntax is different from for loop syntax. So I less than or equals to capital N. Sorry, this is C style. I'm very sorry. for I in range of 2, comma. If we have to go up to n, then you have to give the end range as n plus 1. The step size is 2. Now even sum plus equals to I. This is short assignment. Now return even sum. Yeah, when I execute this, it asks the range. Now when I give 10, yeah, 30 is the output. I hope you could see this output. Let me paste this here. Okay, this is the output. It asked the range and I gave it as 10 and the output is 30. I hope you have understood all the 4 questions. These are some basic programs. So thank you for your patient listening. This is the end of our course and the end of our project by Virtual Exchange Program, Asia University. I thank all of you who have supported us in this journey. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day ahead. Thank you very much.